Okay, hey y'all. So this is going to be the second portion of the reading. Let me get going for y'all. And it's just I have to cut it so I can fit it for my IGers too. Okay, and all right. So yeah, you always put, somebody else before this person, or you always put something else before this person, whether it's money or another relationship or another person or whatever. They were never always, first for you. They never came first for you, type of thing. And so, yeah, now you do realize that they are your world. And it's like you want to come with some type of truth. It's like, and I get this song, the Alicia Keys, like, moment of honesty. Someone's got a taste of me tonight. Who's it gonna be? Like, I guess you fucked up and had a one night stand, or they found out about it or something like that. Or you kind of like couldn't help yourself, or yeah, something happened. So, no, granted, nobody's perfect, only God's perfect. So, but some people, they're very much sticklers about relationships. Oh, you cheat on me, it's done, it's over. So it just all depends on the person. If you can work through it, you can work through it. But I know for this person, cheating is a big thing, and they don't want that because they know their worth, and they're like the type of person, like, oh, the audacity for this person to lie to me and then cheat on me, and then when I know that they cheated on me, they still lie to me about it. Like, that's what I'm getting. Like, I get a feeling that spirit, because I see a face here, talks to this person. Like, they're in tune, they're connected. Okay, and right now, they're feeling like the wounded warrior because your fallout. Like, they remember what you've done to them, like how you broke them and the pain that you caused them, and you had to be the first one to cause them the pain. That's what I'm getting. Because you had to be the first one to cheat, and for you it was like, if anybody's gonna fuck up, it's gonna be me. Like, that's the type of person you are. I'm just getting that feel. It's like, if anyone's gonna fuck up first, it's gonna be me. Like, I'm gonna play you before you can play me. That's exactly what I'm getting. And okay, so the Queen of Wands is here and the Queen of Pentacles. So yeah, there's definitely two, if not more, people in this mix, because there's an Empress, there's a Queen of Pentacles, and there is a Queen of Wands. And honestly, you were like, sometimes you're the, let's see, exactly, sometimes you are the King of Wands, and sometimes you're the King of Wands in reverse. That's what I'm getting. So sometimes, you're passionate, loving, kind, but you have your moments where you go completely off the handlebars and off the hinges, I guess, and like, you're like, oh well, fuck it, I fucked up then, fuck it. You're like that. And, and now, but you're trying to bring justice to the situation. Because you see that, they're the loving, nurturing person, and they're strong, and, they never needed you to begin with, and that was the plus about them. Like, that the reason why you liked them and took an interest in them in the first place is because they never needed you. They never wanted anything from you, and they never needed anything from you, but they were there for you. They were that type of person. And yeah, you fucked up. Okay, call like I see it. And so now you're trying to find a way to, try to make some type of peace offering, or, offer something, but it's a small offer. It's like, because at the same time, you still want to be that player. Like, you're like, I'm a player for life type, even though you're like, no, but this is the person I want. You're in between. You're like, no, ain't no halfway jug, man. It's like, either you with it, you ain't, because ain't nobody got time for that bullshit. So ain't nobody got time, okay? And time is the essence of this reading of energy. It's the time. Pay attention to the time, synchronicities that you're getting. Because angelic messages, sometimes you might hear a ringing or spiked noise in your ear, and you have to check the time on that and see what messages came for you. Because especially if you're new to like being gifted with synchronicities, that's what it means. If you hear the ear ringing stuff, check the time. There's a message. Okay, check the time. There's a message. Okay, and vulnerable, allowing everyone to see you in a fragile state and being stripped bare, naked. Like, I guess you're scared of putting yourself too much out there, so you're like, oh, okay, I'll give a little bit, then I pull back. I give a little bit and I pull back because you've been burnt before, and the last person who you shared your love with really fucked you over. Like this Queen of Wands, she really fucked you over. And you still went back to the person even though you found something way better. It's like you made yourself settle for less. So, if anybody, you downgraded yourself. You could have had an upgrade, but you downgraded yourself. But you know it is what it is. Focus. Putting all of your attention and energy on what you really want to grow or make happen. Share. You are starting to connect to soulmates with a caring connection. You are ready. Yeah, so now I guess you feel like you are ready because before you weren't, you were the player type. But at the same time, I still feel you are halfway jug. You're like, but I still want to fucking play. There's nothing wrong with that, but at least be honest about it, you know? And then desperate. Going through a tough time in your life, you will soon start to feel relief about the situation. Yes, I feel like there's always conflicts about you not having money or money to support this or that or pay for a date or this or that with that person, or else it was never the right time. And I'm getting the song. I've been doing my own thing, and love has always had a way of having bad timing. But to my great surprise, ever since I looked in your eyes, yeah, I had one question for you. Just tell me if you want me to. So now you're trying to come with a love offer, and I do see that. I see that clearly. And yeah. So you were going through a tough time. You were desperate, and maybe you had a sex addiction. I'm also feeling that, to where like you couldn't help yourself. It's just like you couldn't stay loyal. You couldn't go like a day or 2 or 3 without not having sex. It just was not happening for you. And self-love. When you start to realize that you are worth it and start to love yourself, you will attract love into your life. Yes. You need to love on yourself more, because how do you expect to love somebody else if you don't love yourself enough? Okay? Okay, like, how do you... you won't know how to love somebody, and you won't allow them to love you if you don't know how you want to be loved and what love really is. And maybe take this time out. I seriously feel like you need to take this time out to figure out what love really means to you. Write it down, write a list or something. But it's like you can't expect stuff from other people because people are human too. Okay, and nobody is perfect but God. So you can't put them to the test of this and that. And because you're kind of throwing, negative energy onto a relationship when you do that. You kind of jump into it and just know what you want. Like, is this what you want to put up with? Is this not what you're going to put up with? Because how they treat you now is how they're always going to treat you. But this person is loving, kind, and caring, and that's the person you want. So just be honest with yourself. That's what I'm getting. Overcoming difficulties. Archangel Jeremiel, the worst is now behind you, and you are surmounting any previous challenges. And I'm getting a sense that your pathway is now clear. Like, whatever obstacles or people or baby mama drama or whatever situations you had that impeded this process of growth with this relationship is now done with, or whatever money that was holding you back from this relationship is now done with, or going to be done with this week. You're going to find yourself a job or something this week. It's going to land or something. That's what I'm getting. It's going to be a yes. And counselor, Archangel Azrael, you are a natural counselor, and many people benefit from your guidance and reassurance. Maybe you want to go into a career change. Maybe you're hoping to land that job as some type of counselor or a caregiver or something like that. And passion, Archangel Haniel, trust and follow your reward, your renewed passion in your love life and career. So trust and follow your renewed passion in your love life and career. Whatever trust issues you had before, put that aside, because you can't bring that into a new relationship. You just can't. You can't expect the love to be fruitful or flourish and this fertility for you to enjoy it if you don't have some type of trust. Okay, patience. Archangel Jophiel, your dreams are blooming more rapidly than you realize. Still, they need nurturing and patience. So maybe I get a feel because you're desperate sometimes, but then again, you're not maybe at a mature state enough. Like, you don't feel like you're there yet. Because I still feel like you still want to be a player. You still have, you're like, but I can't give up this and that, and, just be honest with yourself. Take back your power. Archangel Raziel, use your God-given power and intentions to manifest blessings in your life. Positive affirmations, the I am, I will be, I can, I am, I will, I can, okay? Use those type of things. Not, I can't. But what if? No. Ain't no what ifs, ain't no can'ts, okay? And compassion. Archangel Zadkiel, soften your heart with respect to the situation and all the people involved, including yourself. And I feel like, you're quite the player, honestly. Like, you had a lot of this and that, and her and you and this and that and the other. Yeah. And proud. Be proud of who you are, where you've been and where you're going, and where you've come from. And I'm getting, don't be fooled by the rocks that I got. I'm still Jenny from the block. Used to have a little, now I have a lot. Everywhere I go, they know where I came from. But then I have a sense that sometimes you're a little too prideful too, okay? So maybe you need to check yourself a little bit, like get grounded. And yeah, grounded, it's time to ground and center your energy. Be truly present in your life. And then I have energy. Try to keep a positive energy by surrounding yourself with positive people. And skills. It's time to learn some new skills. Study a course or start a new hobby. And recharge. Please slow down. It's not selfish to take time out to look after yourself. Look after yourself. I'm getting a sense maybe also like there's a reason why you need to take time out, because maybe, maybe a little scare or something, because I feel like this masculine or something is very active or whatever. I'm just saying. Okay, call it as I see it. All right, thank you. God bless. Those are your messages for this week. All right.